Have you seen those TikToks? What? I seen this guy like he's doing some stretches because I always slouch, right? So I'm trying to do some stretches for my back and shit.
Yeah.
And there's this guy that stretches like this. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Leave down in the comments. You know what I'm talking about. There's this guy on TikTok.
Like a worm?
Yeah, he goes.
Nah. Never.
Okay, I saw a video too. I saw this. There's this girl. She was getting like those massages.
Like the full body massage.
RMT, right? That's what it's called.
I think so.
Like physiotherapy type of thing, right?
Okay.
Now there's this guy on TikTok and he's like recording this girl. She's getting her massage.
Yeah.
Would you allow your girl to have a male masseuse or massage?
To be honest, like a full body, like she's rubbing my girl's ass and shit.
Like dead ass. Yo, I was watching it. The towel was literally only covering the crack.
The crack.
Yeah, like the whole thing was uncovered. I think he said specifically the laws in because he's from California. Yeah. The laws in California are crazier than Canada because in Canada you can't even drape somebody like that.
Yeah.
So would you allow your girl for that?
Yeah, I think I would. Because it's a massage, but like those erotic barbers and those erotic massagers, like like there's some guy on TikTok who was getting cut and the guy is naked.
Wait, what?
So it's called,
wait, what are you talking about here? What are we talking about right now?
So there's a guy called the erotic barber, and I always see his videos on where he's like fully naked.
So he's giving you a fade, like no shirt?
Yeah, dick out, fam. Like, yo! Like, dick out, he's just like this.
And giving you a fade.
Yeah, he's giving you a full fade,
But why?
I don't know. I guess that's some guys' like pleasure. That's their kink, you feel me? Like, maybe that's...
To get your haircut? Oh.
Yeah. And
that's
looking
weird,
at it,
bro. That's weird. What hair? What hair is he cutting, fam?
No, the fade, fam. And no, it's bad. It's bad. Those masseuses, I don't know. Some I trust, but others I don't. If it's in a professional setting, yeah, go ahead. That's their job.
Okay, is it a red flag? If
it's on Instagram, if it's advertised on Instagram, you'd never trust that shit.
No. Is it a red flag if you see, okay, let's say you go there with your girl, okay, and then she's booking her appointment, and then she asks, oh, do you want a guy or a girl? And she says, I want a guy. Is that a red flag?
No, because I would rather have a girl. I would rather have a girl massage me. Would you have a guy massage me?
No, I would rather have a girl massage me.
Exactly. So that's normal.
No, but hold on here.
No.
Okay, I guess it's a double standard.
Yeah, it's double standard.
It's like a double-edged sword still.
Yeah, it's different. It was like, because I asked my girl, would you be okay with me if I went to a strip club? And she's like, no, you're not allowed to do that. She's like, just don't get hard. I was like, what do you mean?
So are you allowed or not?
No, I don't think so. I don't think
you said. I'm not wait, but she said just don't get hard. So does that mean like if you take some pills and like put your mindset?
Yeah, it's like
just put a detector on that shit if it gets hard or not.
Yeah.
It's like a buzzer. That's got to be a thing though, eh?
Yeah, low key.
Because I know there's a thing like, yo. So I heard this story.
Yeah.
This girl found out her boyfriend was cheating by the heart monitor. So you know those. There used to be these heart monitor bracelets.
Yeah.
That it will send the heartbeat of your partner to your bracelet wherever they are in the world. Now, she was sleeping one time and this was already like 3 a.m. and all of a sudden she feels
like
the heartbeat
faster.
Going.
Oh,
it's like, are you jogging right now? No reply.
4 a.m.
You already know what's going on, bro.
Imagine 4 a.m. you hear.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
But there has to be something like that now.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be crazy enough to. That's like a chastity belt, low key.
Oh yeah, there's things that are made up now where even long distance, there's like a box, and then you can write a note, even though you're in like say Canada, your partner in let's say Asia will get the note that you wrote down. Like she'll get it at the exact time you
that's
wrote
just
it.
mail.
I know, but
this is mail, fam.
But it's in like a cooler way because it's like you're not sending it off.
That's writing a letter.
I really just bagged that. No, I was gonna say like, yo, technology getting crazy.
No, but you know what's crazy too though? When was the last time you got a letter?
Never.
Dead eyes.
Like just my bank and shit.
That's what I'm saying. So low key, when it comes to more I guess, primal or at least like old tech, old traditions is much more meaningful.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's why I think whenever we see Polaroids, we get that sense of like it's special because it's in that format of art. Because if it's just like a regular, look, for example, the worst, I want to say the worst, but the most meaningless, I guess, would be the AI art. Yeah. Like if I made AI art for you and was like, yo, this is a gift. I made this. Nah,
0
it was
seconds,
AI.
fam. You just typed in
Exactly. It's kind of like the least meaningful.
Yeah. There was some crazy story that I read about. So there was a guy who set up his fish, like he put sensors on his fish, so their fish, while he's gone, they play Pokemon for him.
Oh, that's lit. What the fuck?
But it's a plot twist because his fish committed credit card fraud while he was away.
How is this possible?
So like I said, he set up sensors. I'll show you the video. Yeah. Look, it's so crazy. Like, so while they swim around, they press certain buttons, which triggers
like a mouse.
Yeah, a mouse. Look.
That's crazy.
So it's like the fish, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as he leaves, the game crashes, right? So it takes the fish to the main menu. Now they're no longer playing Pokemon, so they can actually navigate the menu. So what they do, they go into the personal information. He's live on stream.
Yeah.
They leak the credit card. They find out the credit card number, all the credit card info.
Of the guy.
On live. You know what they do also?
Yeah.
They go to the Nintendo shop. They buy out hella games.
Damn.
The fish are doing this, fam.
Damn.
He comes back just because he's getting a bunch of notifications on his email.
Yeah.
Oh, you've just purchased Nintendogs.
And this was on like live stream too.
Yeah,
so everybody was watching this shit unfold. Damn.
And they probably, the people watching, like, oh, we got his credit card information. You feel me?
That's fucked, bro. Buy your pets?
Yeah, buy your pets is crazy.
Buy your pet.
That's how you know maybe pets always have like cats, they're always like, they have some intention to kill, fam, or like they have
like hidden alternative, or motives and shit.
Yeah, like they're fed up swimming, fam.
Yo, that's the thing. Like, we never really bag our pets. They could have like a whole mind of its own that they can't express themselves to us.
Facts.
I mean, so do you remember Bunny?
Bunny from where?
The dog on TikTok. That it would press the buttons. It's like,
oh yeah, like
yes,
bitch.
Come, food now. Have you watched the recent ones, bro?
No, what was it?
Dog, this dog, Bunny, when it presses the buttons now, it's becoming almost aware of life. It's like, who is Bunny?
Oh, no.
Why dog? And then now Bunny has like, I want to say, almost 50 buttons, bro.
Yeah, like straight sentences.
Yeah, it's making enough sentences, bro. And you can tell in the videos, the dog is starting to learn so much about itself and starting to be very like aware of its conscience. Now it's questioning its life and its purpose on Earth.
So what are we gonna be more scared of, AI or pets?
Nah, I think, okay, look, because pets, we already what's it called, like modernize them? No, there's a word for it. No, there's a word for it. It's like we have them
trained.
Yeah. We man-made dogs.
Okay.
Pretty much. Because dogs were wolves. There's a word for it, bro. If there's a wild animal, you what it?
Fuck.
Tame. That's the word. Yeah, you tamed it. Exactly. So we took wolves, we tamed that shit. They became dogs. Right. So I think those animals specifically we're okay with.
Yeah.
Now what we have to worry about is I'm blowing your fucking mind. Ready?
Yeah.
It's not us being able to tame other shit. It's the AI taming us. Think about that. It's not about what we can't and cannot tame. It's about what will tame us.
Yeah.
Feel me?
I know, and that's the only threat. Like, okay, maybe aliens don't even speak things, so that's not even a threat right now. But right now, since they're gaining consciousness, that's very scary.
Yeah. So in the same sense, right? In the same sense of the dog being more conscious because of the information and because of the tech, because that's new tech into its environment. The dog doesn't have buttons alone, right? In the wild, a wolf isn't gonna have buttons and shit.
Yeah.
Now, in the same sense, Gavin, we now have computers. We now have a lot of information. So would you say we are now like Bunny? We are now becoming more conscious of ourselves and realizing our purpose on Earth faster and unraveling secrets that we've never been able to do before because we have this tech.
I don't know. I think it's become slower just because it's like I don't know, we're so distracted by it, we don't really find our true purpose. That's why I was like, they're only leading us to be tamed by those people.
I guess it depends who you are.
Yeah.
I guess it depends
because
what
if you never are on Instagram, you're never on social media, you probably live a totally different life, have totally different values from a person that is addicted, you know?
Yeah, it depends what your For You page looks like still.
No, but we just do the opposite, like the man in Japan who paid 15K to transform into a dog. He's like, fuck this human
I
shit.
see that. That's crazy.
So there's a guy named Togo, and his lifelong dream was to transform into an animal. So he's like, all right, what's a life-size thing that I can transform into? He's like, a horse, kind of too big, but he's like, let me transform into the dog. This guy spent 2 million yen, fam, to build a hyper-realistic dog costume. And there's videos of him. I actually thought he was a dog because he's waving his paws like this and he's walking around. I'll put the video up, but it's fucked. Like
it feels like it's a real creature.
Crazy. Yeah, that's like what's that movie?
Walrus or Tusk?
Yeah, Tusk.
Oh,
that's Tusk
man.
in like a lower level. Like,
holy that's fuck. Sad, bro. But honestly, if that's if he's content doing that, who's to say? You know what I mean? Who's to say?
Does that take all the stress out? Like, instead of a man saying like, I don't want to live no more, you just don't even have to live. You could just turn into a dog.
Honestly, look.
Because it's like you don't do anything.
I'd rather have my homie turn himself into a dog than kill himself.
Facts.
I'd rather have my homie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like bark at me than end his life.
Exactly. That's actually so fast.
If you really, and I think what we have to focus on is being able to express that, you know?
Yeah.
Like if you have weird thoughts, if you have like struggles you're going through, you'll talk it with your homies.
Yeah.
And because a little bit sometimes we think our homie's gonna judge us too much.
I know.
And then we can't talk about certain things. And what happens, they bottle that energy inside, and then what happens? Boom, it explodes.
Yeah.
And when it explodes, maybe it's too late.
Yeah, real homies you can talk to like whatever it is, like family drama, girlfriend drama. Like that's a real, you guys shouldn't be able to judge each other.
Yeah, facts.
There's this thing where there's these two girls on the podcast where they're like, okay, since they live together, right? They're like, a week before we record a podcast, we're not allowed to talk to each other at all.
Why?
Because it's like, if something crazy happens, they would rather say it on the podcast than they would go downstairs, yo, look what just happened. You feel me? So that's why it's like, it's kind of weird to me. It's like, you should always be able, if that's like your homie, it doesn't matter what happens.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Like,
it doesn't matter. Exactly.
To talk forever. Like
real shit.
Yeah.
Like you should be able to, I can have a conversation with you for 20 hours. Like deadass, we should be able to do that.
I know. Yeah.
And we can. We low-key can.
I know.
So, in my opinion, I think that's a bad way to do it.
Yeah.
I think it's a bad way to do it because then your life becomes business.
Yeah, it's
and
too jobby.
You don't want to make your life come business like that, feel me?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to talk about something though.
Yeah.
So, El Chupacabra, you heard about this,
bro.
right?
Yeah.
So it's that, I think it's like a goat demon and it's a cryptid. People see it and it kills their farm animals and it roams the United States, right?
Yeah.
Now, check this out. It's actually scientifically real. So they found proof of what El Chupacabra actually is, and it's not what we think.
What is it?
So back in the day, you know when they had those circuses and those carnivals?
Oh, so it was a human?
So no, what it was, they used to take animals from Asia, whether it be like exotic birds, like weird creatures and Tasmanian tigers, and bring them over to the zoo. So what happened was, I think there was a ship that was transferring a bunch of these animals and it crashed. A bunch of the animals escaped into wilderness of America.
Yeah.
So you can imagine those type of animals, they will still survive. But how do they survive?
How?
By any means necessary, bro. So if they see farm animals, what are they gonna eat?
Yeah.
They're gonna eat your sheep. They're gonna eat whatever's there. So that whole, I guess, lore of the El Chupacabra, it's actually a real Tasmanian tiger.
It's just like they're feral. They become feral.
Not even feral. Like they're just being natural to who they are. Because if you take a tiger and put them into the United States and like roam around, it's gonna kill people.
Yeah,
because it's hungry. It's gonna eat. Yeah,
that's some real Madagascar.
Yeah. So it's not even what we thought it was. It's not no demon or whatever.
Yeah.
It's literally just an animal that wasn't supposed to be there.
Really? Okay. No, because at first I always thought that was a myth or it was like some shit that parents made up so you don't go into a forest late at night. You feel me?
But it makes sense though.
It does.
And maybe a lot of these things, they do have a little bit of sense to it. And then there's an explanation for it, you know?
Maybe, yeah. There was another one that I read about in Malaysia, a really like popular myth.
Yeah.
It's called Kuyang.
What is that?
So it's like people believe that when it goes around, it's only the head, the hair,
and the guts.
organs.
Yeah.
And the organs. And there was a video I'm gonna show you that recently surfaced where they were on a farm and there was like goats, right?
Yeah.
And below it was the kuyang, and it was like slithering on the ground. I'll show you.
I'm pretty sure that's the Philippines too.
It is?
That's a common thing in the Philippines.
Nah, just look. You'll see it. Look, you'll see it. Look, you see so this is what it looks like. You'll see kind of the hair. And look, you'll see them trying to slither it out.
It's right there, no?
Yeah. Look.
Yeah.
So it's just fam. Like it's became so crazy that they're starting to do rituals just so they don't like it doesn't attack pregnant women, because that's what it does. That's why it eats the baby.
I think the lore of that was she was a woman that had a baby. And I think she was murdered and she lost her child. So because she lost her child, she roams the world looking for pregnant women to torment.
At the early stages. Because she just doesn't want them to have babies, so she just eats them.
Damn.
Yeah, it's fucked, bro.
Damn. Okay, if let's say this shit is real, right?
Okay,
let me knock on wood. You think you'd be able to take that shit? No, like if it pops up in your room right now, a floating organ is honestly, what you might be able to take it.
What, you're gonna like karate like?
Okay, I'm talking if there's no mystics, if there's no like alakazam bullshit
that they do. That's not fair then.
What do you mean it's not fair?
Because like that's like taking away their power. You don't choose a character and you're not allowed to.
Okay,
have
I don't
power.
know, but we don't know the capabilities.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
No, to be honest, if I had no alakazam, I would still just be frozen off the fact that there's a floating head and organs in my room right now. Like fuck all that. Like come on, bro.
You would have to do something. No, listen. Okay, let's say. What's your plan of attack? Like if it's there in your room and it's just there,
I'm throwing something at it.
Okay. Let's play this through. So you throw something at it and then it doesn't move. What are you gonna do? No, real talks. Like sometimes you gotta think about this shit.
Yeah.
Like if it does show up in your room, fam, you have to get it out of there somehow.
No, I'll probably run out, fam.
So you forfeit your crib?
Yeah. Bro, it's not fair because you have a katana in your room. I don't have anything. I have computers and stuff in my room. What am I going to do with that?
Yo, you have it. You're a taekwondo champ, bro.
Yeah, come on, bro. Fighting a floating head? Come on, bro. Be for real, dog.
Nah,
I'll probably...
if you're a real taekwondo champ, bro, you can kick it.
Nah, if it was low-key third option, I would, like, go back to sleep. Like... Like, you feel me? Like, see if I'm really dreaming. Like, I would go and, like, wait a few seconds and then wake up again.
That shit is so awkward. Like, let's say it has a conscience of its own. You know what I mean? And it's probably a person. It's probably like a person. Like, it can think. It can probably, like, laugh at you, whatever. If you see it and it looks at you, you fall asleep and you wake up and it's still there. How awkward is that, bro?
It's like, no, that's why we were saying, like, so mans who are, like, perfectly sane. Imagine they go to therapy, right?
Yeah.
and they're like, and they don't have no problems with them. Like, what really happens? Do they like in their mind be like, yo, why are you here, dog? Like, is that what happens? Like, yo, what you have no problem with you? Why are you here? Like, is that?
I don't know. I feel like everybody has problems, though, no?
Yeah.
I feel like everybody has problems.
Yeah, that's true. But what if you're like perfectly sane? What would your like younger self say to you?
What is perfectly sane, Gavin?
I don't know.
What the fuck is perfectly sane? Is that even a thing?
Yeah, always joyous, always happy. That might. I don't think there's perfect.
Yo, okay, you said always joyous. There's some bucksies on the street that are always joyous and always happy. You're gonna tell me they're completely sane?
Probably not.
Exactly. So what is completely sane, fam?
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
Like there's no way. Look, just because you're happy doesn't necessarily mean you're all there. You're all good.
Complete opposite of perfectly sane though. I seen a story where there's toilets in Japan, right?
Yeah.
that go like this. So there's a toilet and then there's a plumber, like there's a pipe that goes like this and all the shit goes to the other side, right? So this guy was so fucked up in the head that he went into one of the girls' ones and he went into the one side and he was waiting like this.
Ew.
Like this, because he wanted to take a peek of like a girl.
Yeah.
And he was stuck there. He got stuck. And there was shit falling on his fucking face, and he was trapped there like he couldn't move. He didn't fucking think this through. He was stuck there and he died like this. And when the plumbers came, it was like, why is there a clog? They found his body like this, just frozen shit on his face.
So he died for some horny shit.
For some horny shit. Like that is the complete opposite of some sane person.
See, when
is that some shit you only see in Japan?
Okay, back to your point though.
Yeah.
Would you say he was happy and joyous? Bro was happy and joyous, man. Bro was happy and joyous. For somebody to do that, bro.
I know. You got to be like,
or okay, theory right now.
Okay.
Right? Happy and joyous. Do you think it's the same? Like somebody, if you see somebody moving, that's happy and joyous, and then you see somebody that's moving completely depressed, how can you tell the truth?
What do you mean? Tell the truth of what?
So he could be happy and joyous that he's like, oh, I'm about to get this shit. I'm about to whatever. But would he actually be depressed because he's so down bad that he has to do that? You know what I mean? So what is the true there?
So like we're going off based like intentions.
Yeah, based on intention. Is it like you go, look, you bought a car and you're super happy because you bought a car. But realistically, you bought a car because, oh, fuck, my girl broke up with me. I need to buy a car for this to make me feel bad. We don't know the whole story. So is somebody that's happy and joyous always happy and joyous, or is it actually depression? What is depression? What is thing?
Yeah.
Are we all depressed and we just make ourselves happy?
Maybe. No, that is true, because maybe some guy who buys hella clothes, hella shiny stuff just to impress people, we all know that under that, like if we're reading through between the lines, he's insecure with himself. Like you can always tell maybe by what a person does or projects onto you their true meaning, their true intentions, right? Because when you're talking to someone, you ever like have someone project onto you and you're like kind of feeling like, whoa, why are you trying to gaslight me into thinking that I'm wrong? Well, you're just mad at yourself.
Yeah, it's some people. Yeah, some people are like that when they don't have their own self accountability.
Yeah.
That's one thing that's very important. And I learned that like going through the podcast, like I really want to make sure I'm very self-accountable. Yeah. That's why men are independent. I think the most independent people are the ones that know themselves the most, you know? They don't have to rely on nobody. They're like, yo, okay, he's good. Because a lot of the time we're kind of taught to be reliant.
Yeah.
Right? In school, for example, even if you want to go take a pee, you have to go ask permission. So you're reliant on asking permission to go relieve yourself of something that's natural and something of survival.
It's very systematic. It's like jail. Yeah.
Now check this out. So did you know fast food places, they control us using colors?
I could believe that.
Now check this out.
Believe that.
So they try to put us into our lower three chakras, right?
Okay.
Now our lower three chakras are three colors. There's a yellow one, there's an orange one, and then the last one is the root one. And the root chakra, that's the survival mode. When we're in our lowest chakra, we're in survival mode. We're at act of desperation. We're at an act of hunger.
Is it
so
red?
The reason, look at all the biggest fast food companies in the world, McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, look at all of them. They utilize the color red.
I knew it.
Arby's.
Red, yeah.
Feel me? Everything's red, bro. Sonic. Red.
So that makes us like...
No. It puts us in a chakra so that we are at a desperation mode. That's the sign. That's like the spiritual color, right? That's like you attach that spirit to that color. Now, what's even crazier? Hooters.
Orange.
Hooters is orange, right? Orange is the color of of our sexual chakra, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. So and that's the chakra that's like located where your genitalia would be.
Yeah. So
but that's where we get put into to take advantage of us. That's why it's orange.
No way.
Yeah, fam.
And that's their main like business proposal. Like you gotta come in, you get horny.
Is that crazy? Even colors, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Even colors, they use us.
Yeah. No, but that's like everything though. It's like
I'm not surprised, right?
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
There was a function that my friend said. He was like, all your life you go through life and you stop at red lights.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you die, no one stop. You don't need to stop at a red light. They're taking you to the hospital right away. Like, take that in.
Wait, what? Say that
Like,
one more time.
So all your life you stop at red lights, right?
Yeah.
But when you die and you're in an ambulance, they don't stop at red lights, fam. You just go straight through.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's kind of.
So what do you think that means, though? What do you think, like,
when we finally die, we're released of all the rules and regulations that's put on us? That's kind of it, though. Everyone goes through their ups and downs, and sometimes we carry that burden to a point where it starts to affect our daily life. And some people don't know exactly where to find help. But thanks to our sponsor, Talkspace, it's made it easy for people to find a therapist that you like. It's convenient to meet online, at home, or wherever you're most comfortable. So sometimes people wait until something bad happens to talk to a therapist. Why wait? You guys can get a therapist through Talkspace. Therapy can help you shift your perspective, find tools to cope in difficult times, and be a guiding light. So to everyone watching, getting started is an important part. Talkspace makes it easy and affordable. So at Talkspace.com, you can sign up online and get personalized match with a provider that's right for you, typically within 48 hours. It's incredibly convenient to have virtual sessions with your licensed therapist from the comfort of your home. There's no need to commute to appointments, miss time at work, or line up childcare in order to attend sessions. It's mental health care made easy. Talkspace lets you send messages to your therapist so you don't have to wait for your next session. And Talkspace can help with any specific challenges that you guys might be facing. It's the #1 online therapy platform with licensed therapists in over 40 specialties, including anxiety, depression, substance abuse, relationship issues, and much more. So as a listener of this podcast, you'll get $100 off your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com/jumpers. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com/jumpers to get $100 off your first month and show your support for the show. That's Talkspace.com/jumpers, JUMPERS. So I know a lot of you guys who are watching have done online shopping, and then once you get to the final page and you check on your cart, you see that big shipping cost at the end, and then you end up not buying it. Well, for business owners, this is your worst nightmare because shipping costs are the #1 cause for abandoned carts. And in a landscape where free and fast shipping is the norm, it can be hard for smaller e-commerce businesses to compete. So keep yourself competitive with ShipStation. So if you run a business of your own, you can use ShipStation to lower your shipping costs, make returns easy, and keep all your customers happy. So I run my own business, and there's way too many things to juggle around at the same time, but ShipStation offers a free trial and a quick setup. So now any of you guys who are running the business who are on the fence about ShipStation, now it's time for you guys to try. So ShipStation makes it easy to grow your business by handling your orders from every marketplace in one dashboard. ShipStation effortlessly integrates everywhere you sell online, including Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, and more. Manage every order from one simple dashboard, automate routine shipping tasks, print shipping labels, easily compare rates and delivery times to optimize every shipment, and automate delivery notifications. And with enterprise solutions that make warehouse optimizations easy, ShipStation scales when you do. So with the best discounts in the industry, you'll never worry about overpaying for shipping. Get up to 84% off USPS and UPS rates. And if that's not enough, use our promo code to try ShipStation free for 2 months. Over 130,000 companies have grown their e-commerce business with ShipStation, and 98% of companies that stick with ShipStation for a year become customers for life. So keep growing your business all year long with ShipStation. Use promo code JUMPERS, JUMPERS, today at ShipStation.com to sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com, promo code JUMPERS.
Do you think, damn, I hate talking about like death and stuff, but do you think we treat somebody different after they passed? I think we always do, right?
Yeah, we do.
And isn't that sad?
Yeah, you can just tell, like...
Think about that, though, right? Like, God forbid anybody you know passes away. God forbid.
Yeah.
But some people that even knew them just a little bit will treat them different now that there's no more of them. Why is that?
Is it because regret? Is it regret that is like, fuck, I treated him shit while he was still alive, and then now it's like, or I don't know. Or maybe there's just no, I don't know, bro.
Right? It's almost as if when it's there, when it's present, fuck, bro. Because it could be so many different things. It could be because of jealousy. It could be because of hatred. Yeah. But the moment they pass, look, some people even celebrate, like, depending if they're enemies, they would celebrate somebody's death, which is fucked up too.
It's because maybe they've never given their flowers to that person when they were alive. I think so. Because it's like, okay, if we want to really get to the root of it, go easy example. When a rapper dies, everyone a fan of them now. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm trying to think, like, why? What's the root?
It's really because we haven't paid attention to it, and then now we have a reason to. Because everybody's expressing their love at that same time.
But okay,
You know what it is?
Yeah.
Yo, it's FOMO.
What do you mean FOMO?
Think about it, bro. It's FOMO, fam. So let's say, God forbid, someone passes away that you know. Other people that didn't know them that well, they feel FOMO now because they didn't get to know them before they passed. And then now they pretend like, oh, I was so cool. They meant a lot to me, blah, blah. And who knows, even like some artists too. We start to listen to music more and be like, man, it was such a big impact. And you only realize that after they passed. Yeah. Why? Because of that FOMO of, damn, I didn't get to experience them while they were here in the light.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know, but for loyal supporters, why do you think their interest goes bigger too? Because they didn't have FOMO. Why do you think? Is it just because it's like...
Yeah, it depends though.
Yeah, depends.
I'm just talking about one side. I'm talking about one side.
For sure, the non-followers that are just clinging on.
No, there's people that will love and love completely. 100%. There are people that love and love completely and always positive. But what I'm saying is like the ones that aren't necessarily in the inner circle will show different colors at that time.
Yeah. Or is it like say maybe one of your friends and someone's saying, "Oh yeah, I was close friends even though they weren't." Is it that just cuz what do you call this? They had FOMO that they weren't in the friend group? Is that why? So that's what you're saying?
Yeah, it's like the FOMO of that. Yeah.
I kind of get that.
I could see that being real, bro. I could see that being real.
I don't know why they do it. It's like if you didn't know that person, why claim it?
But is it bad though?
Yes, bro.
No, but is it bad to celebrate somebody that they passed, you know?
That they passed? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily bad, but it's just a little bit odd. It's just a little bit odd.
I know.
Because it's like feeding their own, I don't know.
Maybe ego.
Pleasure. I don't know if it's ego. I don't know. Maybe.
You don't think it's ego?
Oh, yo, you know what's crazy? So in Chicago, right? They cracked down. They've done like a big bust in so many different like
I heard of that,
yeah, in so many different like gang locations, right? And what did they find?
Hella guns?
Not only did they find narcotics, weapons, everything you can assume, they found witchcraft.
Oh no.
They found pentagrams and books of witchcraft that they use for their enemies, bro.
Yo, O Block is using witchcraft.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
But at the same time, it's not. Because instead of all that gun shit, what's more powerful? Spirits. Come on, bro.
That's crazy. Like, Lord protect me from anybody.
Facts.
You know, but that's crazy to me. Because they don't even care about the actual physical violence.
Yeah.
They're putting it to the hexes, bro.
I know.
And it's real. Like they uncovered a lot of that stuff in those areas. And it goes back to my head. I'm like, that's true evil.
Yeah.
Like not only are you harming people and doing so many bad things to them, bruh, you're also going to the other side, fam.
No, it's crazy because it's like now that they have guns, if you kill someone with a gun, you're gonna get put in jail.
Yeah.
Right? If you have someone that does witchcraft to your opponents, where's the trace?
Exactly.
Where's the trace?
It's like real death note, bro. It's real death note.
It's fucked. And that's like, you don't want to get caught up in that. Like, I would rather, I don't know, kill. Nah, I'm not gonna say
like
kill.
knock a wood, knock.
Yeah, knock wood.
Like, yeah, fam, a bullet is better than a, you know.
I was gonna say that. Like, I would rather do it with a bullet rather than like, oh, send this demonic spirit to someone else.
That's fucked up.
I don't wish.
That's crazy.
On my worst enemy, I don't wish no spiritual bad shit happening to them.
That's crazy. Imagine you're an op, and then you open the door and Annabelle.
Oh no, that's not it.
Yo,
that's not it, bro.
And then Annabelle is popping up in your house.
No, fam. Could you see that happening?
Like, to me? What the fuck?
No. Would you like?
I can understand why that's a thing. I can 100% understand why, but to me, I see that and I think, right? This is what I think about.
Okay.
War has happened for how many years? Centuries. The beginning of time, there was war. Now, you don't think in those ancient battles, they didn't use some sort of witchcraft or magic or whatever they could?
So saying witchcraft was always like, you know how, let's say, we're talking relationship status, white boys are always going to be trending. You feel me? So
wait, where's this going?
No. But it's witchcraft always like they'll have guns, like old guns, new guns, but witchcraft will always be in the mix, like from centuries.
Oh
to
shit!
You get what I'm saying? It's like
so you're saying it's like It's like a secret weapon.
Yeah, like it'll always be relevant. Like we'll always go back to that.
No, I don't necessarily think witchcraft. I think spirituality. And religion, of course.
Yeah, shit like that.
I know. I think the Vikings, before they went into battle.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the Vikings even. It might have been Constantine. They would get baptized, but they would leave their right hand up when they get baptized.
Oh, for real.
And why? Because they know with their right hand, they're going to kill people.
Yeah.
Because when they go to war, they use that to hold their swords.
It's crazy. No, the spiritual shit too, because I remember there's SZA just started going on tour. And what I noticed in one of the videos, when she's dancing, she literally makes the what do you call that? The triangle thing? The pentagram?
Yeah.
And she's dancing like this.
Oh my God.
And like, fam, I don't know why, but it's like, obviously people are not going to recognize that unless you're really looking. But why are you doing that and why you're dancing? And I get it because I know after that Travis Scott collab, some devil shit had to happen with SZA.
So you think the moment you collab with a certain artist, you're gonna get into there?
Sure.
Damn.
You feel me?
Yo, did you see that the toy of D'Angelo Russell?
I think so.
Did you see that shit?
I think so.
Check this
I
out.
did.
So you know the NBA merch store?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah.
So there's a fan toy for D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah.
And you know how he's tatted up, right? The only 2 tats they put on his toy are what? It's literally, bro.
Yeah.
Come on. They put the checkerboard and the Illuminati.
Come on, bro. Be fucking for real, dog. It's literally right
This guy's
there.
tatted everywhere. He has so many tats. That's the only tats he put there. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
the other arm is probably blank too.
I think it is. I think, hold on. It's blank.
No, bro, I'm done, bro. These guys are actually, they're either getting lazy or they just gave up and like, you just throw everything out now because it's like, God is coming down already. We're already lost. Might as well throw out everything while it is.
Okay. Because in the Bible, they say like Jesus is going to come again. And then it's going to be like the apocalypse, right? Is there anything you want to do before it? Let's say it actually happened. Or like, let's say it's coming soon. My bad.
Yeah.
Let's say it's coming soon. Is there anything you regret or want to do before then?
Like with my life?
Yeah. Let's say it happens like in a week. Like, knock on wood. I hope I didn't manifest that shit.
Don't say that.
Yo.
To be honest, I would only regret the stuff because I can't think of it right now. But maybe if I had bad intentions toward another person, or I did something out of evil, then I would regret it. Like maybe like doing something petty to my friend just because he did something petty back, I would regret doing that. But that's all. Like,
so it's like grudges, letting go of grudges.
Letting go of grudges, yeah. Because I used to like sometimes like it comes back to me and like I go back to my old self and I'm like, fuck, bro, like I should really just be bragging of what I did. But it's like, nah, bro, like always keep yourself humble because it's like this could go away whenever, you know?
Yeah.
These blessings could go away whenever.
That's true, bro. Because when you pass away, like you don't really bring anything with you too. And because what they say, like when you pass on to the spirit world or look at ancient Egyptians, they believe like whatever they've done, it really comes back with you to that life. And I think if there's grudges or evil or unfinished business, that's how spirits and ghosts, maybe they're made.
I know. And to be honest, if like we didn't have this podcast, then I would regret that because it's like with this podcast I have impact on the world. Like somebody whenever that happens, like they'll know me for having some type of impact, maybe on one person DMing me, oh, you changed my life, Gavin, thank you. Like that's enough for me.
Facts.
You feel me?
Real
so
shit.
I wouldn't regret that.
The thing is, and I really want to inspire other people to do that too. Because sometimes they feel like they didn't have a voice. And me, I felt like I didn't have a voice, bro. And I want to somehow, because so many times when I was younger, I'm like, how can I be great? How can I be like that? The world has changed. It's possible. You can go turn on your laptop, start Twitch streaming, start making content, and you can be like that.
Facts,
you can have an impact on the world quickly.
Yeah, I know. Is that scary though?
You think it's scary?
Because that opens up, since it's easy way to get in, that means people with the bad intentions might do it for some other reason.
I have faith.
Yeah.
I have faith that the content that's meant to be seen will be seen.
Okay.
I have faith in that.
Yeah. I don't know though, because shit like do you see the Weeknd concert where it flashed Satan in the back?
See, that's the thing though. Like
that's the bad part.
But it's almost those are the ones that are forced into us, and it's very systematic. Like you said, it's very we get intrigued, and then by the things we're intrigued, they trick us with.
Yeah.
But that's how, you know, what I mean, that's how the devil works, bro.
Yeah, I know.
It's not in plain sight. Like if something was trash, like you would never look there.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's very enticing to you, obviously you're gonna be tempted and take a look. And I think the true temptation, that's the devil, fam.
Fam, it's good that we didn't go to LA right away, fam, because I think we're ready. Because I told you about this before. When Whoa Vicky was in LA, she and everyone thinks Whoa Vicky is like stupid and shit like that, but she even went on an interview and said this. I think it was Bella Thorne who threw a party in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And to get in, you had to sign a contract, and they had to take a prick of your blood.
Damn.
And Whoa Vicky's like not the smartest, right? But she's like, okay, come on, bro. Like,
Yo, what the fuck you need my blood
This
for?
is very, very obvious. You feel me? So I'm not gonna go to this party. So it's like shit like that. Like before, maybe I would have fucking, you feel me, be stupid enough not to know all
It's
this
like
stuff.
a joke. You think
Yeah,
it's a joke.
Like, oh, I'm just signing it. Okay, let me get in the party.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now I'm aware of all that. Because there's also something too. I'm gonna show you this interview of Kourtney Kardashian. So we talk a lot about how celebrities have been cloned by the government. And I'll show you a couple videos of, I actually think like that she got cloned recently.
Let me see.
Because there's an interview on the news where she's totally out of it. She's like this, and then when they're talking, she interrupts and she's like, they're inside.
Ew, what the fuck?
Yeah, just look, watch. It's so weird. Just listen.
I'm sorry, is there someone talking to you?
Yes, sorry.
Sorry about that. So I just was wondering how everyone's doing.
They just came in. And they're like, what the fuck?
Hello, Courtney. Have we lost you?
And she's just like a robot.
Look.
Right, it looks like Courtney doesn't really want to go there
I
with
think she's
that question.
waiting. So I just was wondering
They
how
just
everyone's
came
doing.
She repeated it twice.
What the fuck?
When it's like you know when you're talking to a robot and
Yeah.
it triggers, they hear your voice activation. Maybe it triggered something in
Yeah,
you.
yeah. It's like, yo, that's the danger, fam, with the chip in your brain.
Yeah,
huh?
exactly. And oh my god, there's way more because there's also a video where Katy Perry, I'll put it up too, where she's on stage and at the end, her one eye goes down and starts twitching and the other one goes up. Obviously, man's are gonna say it's drugs, but fam, trust me, like it doesn't do that like in real life.
I mean, she tweaks out sometimes
I
too.
know, but fam, it's fucked. It's a fucked video.
There's so many video. Okay, there's a video. You know those videos where they say, "Oh, you're a lizard,"
Oh yeah.
and then the eyes flicker. I have a video of me like it glitched out. It glitched out because of the thing.
When?
I was editing a vlog and I saw like my eyes glitch.
What the fuck? Whoa, why would you say?
I'm playing.
Why did I actually? No, whoa.
No. But what I'm saying is, sometimes it is just like a camera thing.
Okay, probably. Yo,
I'm playing.
Nah, it's weird because it's a camera thing, but also it's like when mans get cloned like that, they show no emotion. They're like this, and like they're talking with no emotion. Like you see it in their eyes that there's no like intent behind that.
Yeah. Do you watch Harry Potter? One of the most exciting things about a new year is that you have no idea what adventures are in store for you. From new travel experiences to new jobs or picking up new skills, there's no better way to prepare for 2023 than by learning a new language with Babbel. Babbel is the language learning app that sold more than 10 million subscriptions. Thanks to Babbel's addictively fun and easy bite-sized language lessons, you can feel confident no matter where the new year takes you. So I've been going on a movie marathon watching all the old mafia films, and I was a little bit confused because a lot of them speak Italian, and I was trying to understand some of the words and trying to get into that culture. But I'm like, damn, I wish I could really learn so I can immerse myself better. So thanks to Babbel, I was able to take new language lessons in Italian. So while I'm watching these movies, I can now comprehend what all these Italian mobsters are talking about. With Babbel, you only need 10 minutes to complete a lesson, so you can start having real life conversations in a new language in as little as 3 weeks. Other language learning apps use AI for their lesson plans, but Babbel lessons were created by over 150 language experts. and voiced by real native speakers, not computers. Their teaching method has been scientifically proven to be effective. With Babbel, you can choose from 14 different languages, plus Babbel's speech recognition technology helps you improve your pronunciation and accent. There are so many ways to learn with Babbel. In addition to lessons, you can also access podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. Start your new language learning journey today with Babbel. Right now, get up to 55% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/jumpers. That's BABBEL.com/jumpers. JUMPERS for up to 55% off your subscription. Babbel, language for life.
Kinda.
Do you know
the new game came out? I heard that shit slaps.
Do you know what house you would be part of?
Oh, probably Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I knew it. You do Hufflepuff. 100% Gavin's Hufflepuff, bro. 100%.
I would say you would be in like either Slytherin or the other one, the yellow one.
Ravenclaw?
Yeah.
Hufflepuff is the yellow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm the yellow one. Still.
People said on my stream I'd be Ravenclaw, but I might be Slytherin,
yeah,
bro.
you might be Slytherin. Nah, GG would be Slytherin.
Yo, but it's going viral as fuck, bro. It's going viral as fuck. And I think we're going to start to see so much utilization of just making trends for the brand.
What do you mean?
For whatever that's coming out. So let's say a movie's coming out, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even think, if you think about it, nobody really cares about trailers no more.
Yeah.
Like, of course, we still, that's still a staple. That's still a main, like, you should have as a trailer. But the moment you heard about a movie, where did you hear about?
Probably like TikTok or
from TikTok.
Yeah.
You heard it from TikTok, or you heard it from us talking about on the podcast, or you heard about from your friend that showed you something, or you heard it from a meme. The power in memes, bro.
It is.
It's controlling the world.
That little Matan guy that I told you about.
Yeah.
He's like the biggest meme that was like a little sneako, but he has an accent and like he portrays himself as a joke. But then that shit blows up and he creates a cult following straight off. Like I'm just this meme of somebody, because obviously that's not him. You feel me? But obviously a meme is like, I would definitely not want to be a meme because it's short term, like super short term.
So do you think all like memeable people are short term?
Because you can say like at the time, Andrew Tate was a meme.
Yeah, he kind of was a meme before.
Because all you saw was Andrew Tate on TikTok.
But I think he changed from a meme when he became, when people, because what he's showing is just him, rather than, he kind of is playing a character too.
Yeah.
But his character is kind of him too.
Yeah.
So I think that's where it solidifies itself and just no longer a meme. Because if somebody like, look, if we see, remember Peter Chow back in the day?
Oh, Peter Chow.
Yeah, that's a great example, fam. So he was playing a character, Peter Chow.
At the time, it was like super funny, like that he was him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But once he moved away from it, who really messed with
Peter Chow
than him, and who really messed with the character?
Yeah, I know.
And then when you're like, you're like a superhero now, you put on a cape, you put on blah, 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 and you become somebody else. It's like your alter ego.
Yeah.
And that's the challenge, is when you have an alter ego, do you have to step into that all the time? And then how do you feel when you're not that person?
Yeah, I know. It was I remember something that Emson told me at Veld when he was like we were just all talking and shit like that, and that was during the time where it's like it was still early in the podcast, where I was still getting used to talking in front of cameras and shit. But he was like, he took me and he's like, yo, Gavin, you're getting really good. You're really, really good. But one advice that I should tell you is let Gavin be Gavin. And I took that, and whenever I record, I always repeat that in my head. Just because if I play a character, I'm gonna have a creator burnout because I'm not gonna want to do this.
Exactly.
No more.
Because you have to be. It has to be just automatic.
It
has to be just you. Just
exactly.
Like I'm exactly like this. Exactly Carlos. Like if you meet me, I'm exactly like this.
I know, but obviously it's like sometimes you get influenced by the camera and you get influenced by comments, but
and then you feel like you have to be.
You have to be that. But as soon as I stopped, you told me stop reading comments. Boom. Stop worrying about the cameras. Boom. Like, you feel me? I feel like I've become more of myself in the podcast.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's good. It's like, just let Gavin be Gavin. That's
Yeah. And then that's how you grow through yourself, and that's how you become more confident, because you don't have to worry about nothing, because you know you. You know exactly what you is. Because when there's other influences, then you start to question, you start to doubt, like, was this me because of this?
Yep.
Was this was it because I changed? You know what I mean?
And I remember in the early podcast, you said there's like 3 reasons why a band breaks up. It's like because envy or because they don't want to do it no more.
And drugs.
Yeah. See, if I kept going and played a character, I wouldn't want to do it no more. I would have been out because there's only a certain act I can play until I get tired of it.
Yeah, there you go.
Because if my purpose in life is something different, but I'm making money from it, I feel like I still wouldn't do it. Like if I was playing a character, but this podcast was making me millions of dollars, I feel like I still would have went.
Because you would get tired of being someone that you're not.
Exactly. I feel like I know I have personality and I could do it by myself, but fam, I could just do it here.
Yeah.
You know?
Spoken by true Hufflepuff, feel me?
Yes. What's the stigma of Hufflepuff? Why do they hate
No,
them?
it's just like the loving, caring people.
Okay,
it's the loving, caring people.
Okay.
And then I think Slytherin is like the strong. It's like the strategic strong people. Yeah. And then what's the other one? Gryffindor. So that's Harry Potter and them. Gryffindor is like the. They're like the MCs. They're like
What do you mean MCs? Like the main characters?
They're like everything has to go good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like the nerdy ones, kind of
got
like
you.
the very preppy. Like, no, we have to do it like this, right?
And then the
Ravenclaws are just smart as fuck. They're deep. They're like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They think differently. They're
dickheads too.
Yeah, they're probably dickheads too. But low-key, Ravenclaw. So the meme is like Ravenclaws would have the craziest potions.
Okay.
Slytherin would have the craziest parties. Hufflepuff would have the craziest loud.
The craziest
And then Gryffindor wouldn't get invited.
Yeah.
Yo, look, we should address. I was thinking about it because I kind of have some clothes that look like Slytherin and Hufflepuff.
Yeah, you do. You're dressing like ancient now.
Relax, bro. I'm making ancient. I'm not wearing no fucking dusty clothes.
But the shit they wear, like If you customize your character in Harry Potter, you would definitely see one of your jackets. You definitely would.
Yo, look, you could. You
feel me?
What do you think the future of fashion is, though?
Future of fashion? I don't know. Just more avant-garde. They're just
more avant-garde?
Or whatever fucking Cardi and Destroy Lonely do, people are gonna copy it regardless.
You know where I think it's headed though?
Where?
Because we always go to the backs. You know what I mean? Throwbacks. We always go to like 90s, 80s, or whatever, right? We had an 80s moment.
Yeah, we had a Y2K.
Yeah, Y2K moment even. Yeah. But yo, did you ever really realize like in the 1920s everybody dressed really nice? Like even the poor people dress kind of nice, bro.
Like suit and tie.
Have you watched Les Miserables or even Greatest Showman?
Yeah, Les Miserables I watched.
Yeah, you know how they dress like it's almost like they're all businessy.
Yeah. No, you're just gonna manifest that because you want to start that trend. I see you. No, I see it. Don't worry though. It might come.
I think it's true.
It might come.
I think it's real.
Yeah, because people are already doing business core, so maybe it might translate to business core with a mix of something else.
Yeah, like make it casual.
Yeah, make it casual.
Because I think that's the
Anyways, this guy wants to manifest that for himself and be a trendsetter. We get it. But yeah.
I think the human dilemma is like we want to go backwards by moving forwards.
So we always want to move forward, but bring it back the...
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So we want to go forward and we want to be new. We want to learn new things, right? But sometimes the new things are just the old.
Yeah.
Because you know that quote, like, there's nothing new under the sun?
All facts. Like any
it's
idea.
Just new. Yeah, it's new realizations. Sure. But these realizations had core understandings before.
Yeah.
Right? So like it's just like a remix.
Yeah. They've been tweaked.
Like I think life is just a remix on a remix, right? And then eventually we're on a Pitbull feature, feel me?
What? A Pitbull feature?
Because it becomes worldwide.
That was low-key a bar.
Nah, real shit.
Yeah.
You back that?
Yeah, back that because
slow it down. Slow it down. No, yeah, because look, anything, whether it be a movie, whether it be like an idea, whether it be fashion, whether it be a trend, the trends usually come from the past. Now we remix it, package up differently, and it becomes something new.
Yeah.
But that's something new that had ulterior motives that were from the past, other people's ideas. And I feel like the new ideas aren't even new anymore. Or are they? Do you think they are?
What's like the newest thing that you saw that you can think of that is like, oh, that's new?
Ready?
Okay.
Hot take. Ready?
Okay.
This is crazy. Hottest take. The only new ideas are unethical.
Give me an example. Give me an example.
I can't even say that, bro.
What?
Exactly. Bag
So,
that though.
I get
Think
that.
about that shit, right? The only new ideas are unethical.
Yeah, low key.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Because only like a couple things popped up in my head. Yeah, that's bad.
So everything else that's happened is a remix or like it's inspired by something in the past, blah, blah, blah. The only new ideas are the shit that we've never done before. I feel like a lot of the good has been done and publicized and shown in the media. Not so much of the bad. But I don't think it's good. Like, I don't think we should look at bad shit and bring it up.
No, but
that's not what I'm saying.
That's
but
the problem. Because it's now that, we have to make something new. What do you think? It's not going to be good. It's only going to be bad.
that's what I'm saying. So where are we headed, bruh?
Yeah, evil, fam. There's lots of evil in the world, bro.
But it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It's just, I think, do you think an artist is... See, look, because when it comes to art, right, you always have to make yourself different from the other artist. Because in a sense, we're artists too. Like we make content, we make something, and we have to make ourselves different from the others. Now, we know what attracts an audience is obscurity, is
I get it,
right.
Yeah. Like if you want to start some drama, that's gonna be the
Do you think there's a line that you can cross that eventually becomes unethical?
Yeah. For sure.
But just before that line, it gets the attention. And I think about it.
Yeah.
I think we're hitting that point where every creator has done something or every piece of content has been done before except the unethical ones. And that's why we see so many people on this line. But that's the reason it's going viral is because it's getting the attention.
Pushing, yeah.
You get me?
So, so stuff like Twitch, who has rules and stuff like that, they're keeping that line there, right? But as soon as a person goes to say Rumble, that's where the views are, just because it's they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's scary. But I don't know, like what could YouTubers do that's so dark? And I feel like
There's a lot, bro.
I feel like there's like a dark web YouTube though already, that there's people that we don't know, or like there's creators just like us who are
on the dark web,
not on the YouTube red side, but they're on the dark web. But there's a whole nother community.
Oh, for sure. There's definitely like a dark web Mr. Beast, bro.
Oh yeah,
100%. He's like, I took 20 of my friends and I cut their, you know what I mean?
Oh,
exactly.
Like there's really another community out there that we don't know about. There was some fuck shit too that I searched up where you're not supposed to search in Google the statement. I think it's Ericas, so it's ERRKKAS.
Why?
You're not supposed to type that on Google, because as soon as you do, government will start surveilling whatever you do on a daily basis. And I was so scared. Like, I didn't do it, obviously, but I seen a TikTok where people are saying, "Yo, has anyone done it? Has anyone done it yet?" And it's like, I like,
there's no comments.
There's no comments. Like, everyone's just asking, has people done it? And there's like lore about it where they found guns on the dark web, where on the what do you call this? Like the bail, that it's the word Ericus on it.
Oh,
and like,
shit.
so I don't know what it is. Like,
so it's like a once you enter here, you become the target.
Yeah,
oh
exactly.
shit.
Exactly. So it's scary. It's like, what is that? But I don't want to do research.
That's some like Black Mirror, bro. That's some Black Mirror, fam.
It's scary.
You know what Black Mirror actually means?
What?
I only realized what Black Mirror means like last week.
What?
So Black Mirror, we know it's that show about like technology, dark things happening with technology, right? My bad.
Yeah.
A black mirror is every piece of technology we have. This is a black mirror.
Yeah, when it's turned off.
A TV screen is a black mirror. A computer monitor is a black mirror, bro.
Yo, these are black mirrors.
That's what it means. Because we go to the black mirror to... Now, check this out. Now it goes to ancient... Not even ancient, but just like fairy tales. Mirror, mirror on the wall. We ask the mirror... for advice. We ask the mirror for what to do. Now we almost worship not a clear mirror anymore, but the black mirror. And maybe that vibe of it, you know, maybe there's something there that it's almost like too romanticized, like fairy tale. It sounds, it sounds so fairy tale, right?
That's scary though.
Like mirror, mirror on the wall.
Yeah. No, you never remember what I said. Especially, I found out too. You know those like really medieval Renaissance mirrors, like with the border.
Oh
around.
yeah.
Yeah. So you're supposed to, if you find that on the road or in a garage, you're not supposed to pick that up and put it in your house.
Why?
Because there was a story about a guy who did this, who took it from a thrift store, and every night he would hear, "Take me with you." Take me with you. and then the nights that he covered the mirror, there wouldn't be no sound. But as soon as he took it out and took a nap, he would have dreams. Take me with you.
Damn.
Because it's people from the old eras that are trying to come back to this era that are trapped.
Because you can, think about it, bro.
Because how would you transport it? It's like a portal.
It's like a portal.
How would you transport? How would you time travel in this age without crazy machinery? A mirror, that's a portal. You feel me?
So imagine everything, because I bet you people used to talk to mirrors a lot. People that talk to
sure.
themselves, they talk to a mirror, right?
Yeah.
Now, what if in the same way, let's say I talk into something, because sometimes we can talk so much into something and give faith to it and it becomes something, right? Yeah, it becomes blessed or whatever. That's the reason like crosses become blessed, necklaces and certain objects become blessed because you put energy into it, you talk to it, right? Now imagine you can do that to a mirror. And the voices, the personalities, and the people that did that get recorded or get transferred into that realm.
It's fucked. It's fucked. You have to talk about the time we went into the antique store and we saw the Jesus mosaic.
Gosh,
Describe what you were feeling. Describe what you were feeling.
So me and Gavin, we're looking for furniture.
Yeah, furniture.
We're looking for furniture because we just moved into this condo. And we're like, all right, let's go to like these vintage stores because we're trying to look for some cool shit. So we walk into this antique. This is dead ass straight from Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know that episode of Rick and Morty where the devil sells like certain objects that are cursed. It grants them like prosperity, but also has a curse that hexes them. Now, this antique store, when we walked in, right away, you can feel the vibe and the energy of this something dark.
It was just off. Like as soon as you stepped in that door and you went out, you could feel it, like something in your body.
Now check this out. We started walking through, and one of the only things that really spoke to me was this like it was almost like an Italian mosaic of Jesus and Mary, right? I'm like, wow, this looks so dope. And we walked through. As I'm walking through, I'm looking at everything else. Dog, they have freaking cow skulls.
Yep.
They have a straight bull head.
Horns.
Fam, they even had like, you know that old Chinese communist leader?
Like a big poster at the back.
Yeah. Bro, they had warriors and shit. That it felt wrong, right? And when we left, something told me like, yo, come back and get it.
Yeah, like it was almost told me, he was like, fam, I think that Jesus thing was telling me to take it out of that shop. Because that was like, if you imagine a room full of
like demonic
shit, and that's the only thing there. You feel me?
It felt like it was calling me to like buy it and get it out of there.
Yeah. What irked me was I swear they had a full bull at the back with red eyes.
With red eyes.
That's when I was like, all right, Carlos, let's go.
With red eyes.
And the shop owner was kind of sus.
Yeah,
like, he said hi, and then he like continued doing his thing.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know.
The paintings and shit there, because you can imagine these antiques. Everything has a history, right?
Yeah.
This mic right here has history.
Yeah.
Like, I use this for the podcast. I told so many stories, so many different, you know what I mean? Realizations through this podcast. There has to be some energy attached to it somewhere. If years and years pass away and this pops up in like a shop, I'm sure it would have some sort of mojo or something, right?
Yeah.
In the same sense, don't you think like a painting in somebody's wall or like, let's say a shovel that was used for a murder, and that's where they used it to bury the body. You know what I mean? Something with a history and not necessarily that's a good history, like negative energy and negative story, just evil attached to it. It has to affect you.
For sure. I think it's like, as we talked about before, a superpower just to pass on your energy. Because maybe this mic has good energy because that's all we've been doing it to it.
Yeah.
But say like, I saw a video on TikTok where some guy who got into a car accident, he said, he broke like everything in his body. Like his spine was broken,
shit.
his legs were broken.
Yeah.
But what he did, like with his mind and all his energy, he sat there for a couple days and just envisioned his spine going back, right?
Yeah.
And his wife said he got a call one day and said, "Oh yeah, I'm coming home today." He said, "What?" And the guy was walking.
Holy
like, you feel me?
shit.
Like you can pass on like just with your mind. That's such a superpower with your mind that you can, if you envision something and you can manifest it into anything.
Yeah.
It can transfer.
You can be like a real you can be Superman, fam.
I know it's a fuck story though.
Yeah. You ever watch Kill Bill?
Yeah.
Kill
a
Bill
bit of
2.
it.
Kill Bill 2.
Oh no, I already watched the one.
So there's this story in Kill Bill like I always think about too. And pretty much is the villain talking about superheroes and who his favorite superhero was. And it's actually mad deep. Like when Quentin Tarantino wrote this, he had real intention with it. So his favorite superhero, it wasn't Spider-Man, it wasn't Batman, it wasn't any of those regular superheroes.
Okay.
It was Superman. Now, why Superman?
I don't know why.
Now check this out. Every other hero, they have a secret identity, right? And then they put on the costume and they become the hero.
Okay, yeah, it gives them more abilities. Yeah.
Superman, he's the opposite. Spider-Man, he dresses up in a spider costume because he becomes Spider-Man. Batman, he dresses up as a bat because he becomes the Batman, right?
Yeah.
Superman is different. Superman is Superman when he goes to bed, but puts on the clothes of a civilian and becomes a what?
Oh, okay.
He becomes almost a loser.
Yeah.
So Superman's view on the human race is weak, wears glasses, is a loser, and that's what he puts on to
when it's-
disguise himself. But when he goes to bed at night, he's still Superman no matter what.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, he's Spider-Man, but he puts on the costume to be Spider-Man. He's still Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Because he's Peter Parker. Superman isn't Clark Kent, fam.
See, that's crazy because it's like, I don't like Superman just because it's like, and I feel like a lot of people are not going to say Superman just because it's so like.
You think he's the one.
It's not normal. It's, what do you call this? I feel like a superhero should be putting on a mask or should be, you feel me? Like have another persona. That's why that makes him the superhero.
It's because he's less relatable.
Yeah, he's less
That's
relatable.
why.
That's why I don't like him that much.
He's less relatable.
Yeah.
And I think the most relatable and is the most popular is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's like a dweeb and teenager, you know what I mean? He goes through struggles, he's kind of awkward.
But when he puts that mask on,
He
he's the
becomes
greatest.
Spider-Man, exactly.
Yeah.
And then another one, I think the biggest superheroes and the most like sought after superheroes are the most relatable. Batman.
Yep.
Like it's not too far off. He doesn't have any crazy special ability. He's just rich.
Yeah.
And not only is he rich, like that's something you can achieve and strive to be. Right? It's relatable.
Yeah. The deep message. We're all just superheroes. We just got to get there.
Yeah, dead ass. Yo, we can all have like a crazy backstory and then come out to be this crazy hero that we would never expected to be.
Facts.
But it's just the way you perceive your own life. Like sometimes we think our life isn't special until we actually put a story to our life. You know what I mean? Like think about your life in a movie, it'll be a movie.
Yeah. I know. People just don't do that just because it's like they're living so in the, what do you call this? They always think about the past.
Yeah, and use that shit as motivation too. Because look, if your life is a movie, would you want your movie to be boring as shit?
No.
You get me? You would want some exciting fucking stuff to happen.
Yeah, facts.
So what does that mean? That means going and doing stuff that you didn't think you could do. That means going out to that party you were a little bit shy to go to. Yo, that's a whole episode, fam.
Yeah.
You seen the party episodes in TV? The party episodes are like the best episodes.
A lot. Yo, sometimes I'd be given, like when I'm talking to my friends and since I've been on this podcast and you've told me stuff, I've just passed it down. So it's like sometimes when I'm giving advice about, oh, you got to change up your environment. I was pushing my friends, fam, change that location of the restaurant you're working. You need more like to grow. But then I'm not doing it. It's like I give the best advice, but I'm not listening to it. Like I'm not listening to myself. Like why do you think that is? Like
so you think sometimes you give the advice but don't act it on yourself?
act on myself. Like is there like a line?
No, baby.
Like you feel
No,
me?
fam, you have to do it yourself before you say it, though.
Yeah, like sometimes when I'm giving relation, no, you don't have to. You
Yes,
can
you do.
You can experience it from someone else and pass it down, like what you've seen.
I guess so. As a
Yeah.
messenger, yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
guess
sometimes
so.
I'd be giving the best relationship advice, but I'd not be doing that myself. You feel me? But I just don't know why. It's like something I haven't like think yet.
maybe it's a drive thing for sure. It's a drive thing for sure. But honestly, it's just like what you really want. Like some people, they're content with just a bit. Like I said before, you know those, when I went to Hawaii, there's bums in Hawaii that just live on the beach. But yo, that's lit in my opinion. Like they're vibing, they're having fun, and yo, they get to do what they want all day. Now, they're content. That's all they want in the world. So who's to say, like, why should we care? But it's just up to you. Like, what do you personally want?
Is it money? Is it thing?
Yeah. No. Now, if you personally want something, what is stopping you from getting that? Like, what's really stopping you from going in and believing, okay, I want to be an actor. Okay, I'm going to take acting lessons. I'm going to dress nice. I'm going to do this and that. I'm going to get experience. What's stopping you from doing those things? It's just the challenges and your own self-doubt.
Yeah, it's mostly doubt. But then I wrote on my whiteboard that I have to wake up every day. You're capable of doing anything, and then I just got to keep reminding that stuff because we can do whatever we want.
Yeah,
you feel me?
You can do whatever you want, fam. There's jobs out there you wouldn't even believe are jobs, bro.
I know.
There's jobs that like you remember that guy that used to do throw eggs on his toilet?
Huh?
What
was
about
this?
You guys know what I'm talking about?
Throw eggs on his toilet just for fun.
I think it's like how to.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, and he smashed it.
Yeah, you go.
Okay, yeah.
You know how much millions he made from those?
A lot.
And it's just like stupid shit. It's just, that's considered art, fam.
Yeah.
Now, if you take that and then put it in the MoMA, that shit is immaculate art.
Yeah.
But it's just the setting. Now, in the same sense, your mindset is the setting. Nothing else. Look, nothing else matters except for right here. Like you can change and you're the only one that experiences you. Bag that.
Yeah, there was a quote that I read on TikTok. It was like, if an art piece was put in an environment and it's worth like $2, but in another environment it's worth $17.
Yeah, with
but
like good lighting and
No, in another it's worth $30. But even though it's always worth something, you just got to change the environment around because sometimes your friends are gonna tell you, "Oh, you're not as valuable as this." They talk down on you, but you put it in a good group of friends. Oh yeah, you're worth millions of dollars to them. You feel me? So it's just all your environment, to be honest.
Yeah, and the thing is, we think the environment is what's here.
Yeah,
You think it does have to play.
yeah, for sure,
For sure, 100%. This has to play with the environment. But the most important is this one.
Yeah.
Is literally right here. Like this is the environment right here. How you perceive it.
Yeah,
Because nobody else sees your movie except for you. You experience your movie in your head. Like I don't see the shots that you're taking right now.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I lie. Yeah, you don't.
I don't see the cinematics that you get to see right now.
Yeah, that's why
I get
it's
to
like-
see it from mine.
The man just romanticize your whole life, even though it's like the stupidest shit. Like maybe taking the TTC, bro. Just make that shit a movie too. Romanticize it. There's nothing wrong
Exactly.
with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it sucks when you feel like you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like you have the ability to do that, and you're allowed to feel good about yourself.
I think that's one of people on the internet don't like when people start to feel good about themselves
Because they don't themselves.
Yeah, or become secure with themselves.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, oh yeah, now let's hate on it. Let's say it's dick riding. Let's say it's whatever. You feel me? And that I hate that shit, bro.
My favorite comment to come back,
Yeah.
like if somebody says like a hateful comment, depending on who it is, like I don't really read comments, but if I see like, damn, why'd you say that?
Yeah.
I'll literally comment back, yo, with this emoji, yo, this guy's insecure.
Yo, stop.
And that's how I comment back to haters, fam.
That's fire. That's some real like passive aggressive. Like, oh yeah, you can't get me with this. What are you gonna say after?
Yeah, like this guy right here. This guy's insecure. Because that's the only reason you hate, bro.
Yeah.
Winners don't hate on winners. That's it, period.
Yeah, period, man.
You want to end it?
Yeah, we can end it.
All right, thank you everyone for watching this episode of the Jumper Jump Podcast. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe. Also, go check out my other channel, Carlos Juico channel. Link in the description below.
Make sure to download these episodes on Spotify and Apple. If you guys working out, you guys driving, whatever you guys want to do, put us in your headphones. You feel me? You can do it whenever you want if you download those episodes.
And yeah, Jumpers Jump out.
Deuces.